So I want to share with you something that Jesus tells us in Matthew chapter 20. He tells a story of the parable of the workers in the vineyard. I think that this right here is a good understanding of how God's graces work. I think a lot of people, we think that God will treat people differently based off of how Christian they were or how long that they've been a Christian. But this actually tells us a lot if you slow down and listen to it. So Matthew chapter 20, Jesus is speaking, and he says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. He agrees to pay all these workers a denarius, which a denarius is a full day's wage, right? It's a full day's pay for a full day's work. Then it says that at 9 in the morning, he goes out, he finds more people, hires them. Noon, he goes out. 3, he goes out and finds more people, hires them. Even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it says that he went out and he found people standing around. Like, what are you doing? Why haven't you been doing, why haven't you done anything all day? And they said, well, no one will hire us. But he says, go to my vineyard and work. So they did. Now, when evening came, it says that the owner of the vineyard calls to his foreman, says, pay all these people their wages, beginning with the last ones hired, going on to the first. The workers who were hired last at about 5 in the afternoon came and each received a denarius. So when it came to those who were hired first, they expected to receive more based off of that. They'd been there longer. Human nature were like, yeah, sounds fair. But when it came time to pay them, they each received a denarius as well. And they get it and they start grumbling. They say to the owner, these who were hired last, they only worked for 1 hour. And yet you're treating them equal to us who have borne the burden of the work and the heat all day. And listen to how he responds to them. He says, I'm not being unfair to you. Did I not promise you a full day's pay? Like, did I not promise you a denarius? Then he tells them, take your money and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same that I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my money? Or are you envious because I am generous? Look, this story is not about money at all. It's about how God treats people. God does not deal with us based off of what we earn. He deals with us based off of grace. And grace just means this. Grace means that you are getting something good, even though you did not earn it. Some people, they follow God their whole life. They have the whole Bible memorized. They've been to every single church service. And then you get other people who, they barely opened a Bible. And they come to, God at the end of their lives. But here's the thing, both people had accepted Jesus into their heart. And the gift, the promise is eternal life. And that's not something that you work your way up to. It's not something that it's like, once you read the whole Bible, once you've served, 400 hours, and once you've, put X amount of hours in the offering plate, that's not how, God's gift works. It's not something that we can earn. It's something that God gives. And the reason that it feels so off is because naturally we compare. We think I've done more, I've been here longer, I should get more. But that's not how God works. He's not out here handing out rewards based off of performance. God offers the same gift to anyone who will accept it.